Welcome back to Deeply Southern Home. In this video, I'm sharing how I added painting to these simple, basic cabinets. And what's great about that is that if you watch design trends and emerging themes in decor right now, rattan and caning in furniture has become very popular. But you'll also notice that pieces that are custom like that are very expensive. And so I found a way to add caning to these basic consoles that I got from Wayfair. They're very kind of like IKEA-esque. I had to like put them together and they were very basic. I've painted them and with chalk paint, and then I decided to add the caning here and molding here. And I'll walk you through the complete process, and I hope you enjoy and can find a place where you can use this caning in your home. This pair of consoles were previously painted in Aubusson blue and Annie Sloan chalk paint, and this time I'm going back with a dark gray called graphite. I really like to use the actual Annie Sloan chalk paint brush or one like it. The hairs on it are very coarse and they really help you create a nice smooth hand-painted finish. Talk about the actual caning. I chose a flat weave that was very tight and these kind of like rectangular just woven pattern. Started by creating a craft paper template of the inside panel of my cupboard. I'm cutting it so that I have my piece of trim covers a good part of this, so I'm leaving this string here as I cut. Although as long as you work fast enough and don't overhandle it, it's not too much of an issue. Once I got my first piece of caning cut and I brought it inside to double check them, make sure that it fit the cabinet the way I wanted it to, I realized that the tone of the weave was really much more yellow than I had anticipated. So I decided to give it a wash with Annie Sloan chalk paint. So I took about a tablespoon of Paris Grey and about maybe a quarter cup of water. And then I created a wash that I spread all over the caning before I even cut it. And I would spread it with a brush and then I blotted it off with a rag so that it wasn't overly wet. After double checking to make sure that my piece fits, I turn it over and add a little bit of spray adhesive because I'm putting my caning on top of the wood, so I spray it down pretty good. This stuff dries relatively quickly, so you need to get in there quickly and get it positioned. Once I got the cane up, I added trim and I cut all of them in advance and then painted them up. And then I used a pin nailer to add the trim to the cabinet. And what's great about using a pin nailer is you can see how small those nails are. Because they were all painted up, once the pin nails were in, all I had to do was take a very small brush and cover up those nails without even filling them with any type of wood filler. I hope this was a helpful tutorial. Look for the blog post linked below for all the details. And of course, be sure to subscribe to my newsletter and my YouTube channel, and give me a follow on Instagram and Facebook.